In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get one of these pricing tables to your own WordPress website without having to design everything from scratch, and you won't need Elementor or other WordPress plugins. So let's dive in. Alright, now I'm in the Gutenberg editor. If you want to build a complex structure like the pricing table, you have to understand the way the Gutenberg editor works and also the blocks and other customization. And I think it's a bit too much for just regular people trying to build their own website. So I highly recommend a site called WordPress Patterns Directory. So this is the official page where you can get plenty of templates or patterns made by WordPress and also the WordPress community that you can literally just copy and then paste to your own website. Let's say I want to find pricing table. I'm going to use this search feature here, and it will show you plenty of options you can just copy to your own website. So if you want to see more options, you can always go to the next page, but I want to get this one. So I'm going to click the copy button, and I'm going to go back to the editor and press Ctrl V on the keyboard to basically paste the whole thing. And there you go. But usually there are a few things that you need to change because sometimes different themes have different colors of different styles and also different fonts. So for example, this one, the color is not great. I want to make sure that this one is white so it's visible to the background. Let's change the color to white. And also this one, it's better to be light color like this. And also this text, which is almost invisible. All right. And you can also change the text. You can change the number. You can add more block if you want to. You can change the block and of course add some link to this button. Let's say I want to modify this color. I don't want it to be black. I want to change it to be gradient color so it looks more standout and attractive. Let's go to styles, background, go to gradient, and I'm going to just copy and paste the color code I have prepared for this video. All right, that looks great. Let's change the angle to be around this one. Okay, that looks better. And maybe the button is better to be transparent like the rest of the pricing tables. Wait, where is that? Oh, all right. Now I think this is a lot better. Sure, you can always change other things like the padding, margins, and many other customization, which is just too much if I want to explain it in this short video. So what you need to know is the WordPress Pattern Directory is a very useful resource to get a stunning design to your website without having to design from scratch. But in case you want to design your pricing table from scratch, then I guess I can show you the guide. Alright, just for a reference, I'm going to redesign this pricing table and I'm going to show you how I do it. So let's start by adding a new block called group. So it will make it easier to basically control or customize the entire content later. And I'm going to add, oh, I forgot about that. I want to disable this. This will ensure that I can change the width of this block. And I'm going to add another block, which is column. Let's select this one, 3 columns. So there are 1, 2, 3. So let's add this one. Let's add another group. Again, this is going to be useful for managing the entire content later. So let's pick this one and I'm going to add paragraph. So this is going to be ultimate. Let's put it in the middle. And let's change the font to be similar to this one. Right. This one is going to be heading. The price is 4.35. Let's make it bold and put it in the middle. And let's make it bigger as well. And change the line height to, let's say 0.7. Oops, 0.7. course, let's change the color. The next one is per month. Let's put it in the middle. Change the color again. And let's change the size to be 14. We need it to be smaller. The line height should be the same. Alright, so we have created the first 3 elements of this pricing table. The next thing I'm going to do is just copy this bullet point because I don't want to bore you with filling up the bullet points manually. So just copy, Ctrl C, and just paste it here. Alright. The next thing I'm going to do is to add the button. Let's add the button block. Get started. Again, put it in the middle, and I'm going to change the background color to be red. Let's change the size to be 18 and the padding top and bottom to be 10 pixel. Left and right padding to be 20 pixel. And there you go. So we basically have created the content. I think the next thing to do is to change the background. This one has a white background, so I'm going to do the same. Let's scroll up to the top, and I'm going to select this group, but it's probably a bit difficult if you're working with multiple blocks like this. So I'm going to use the help of document overview to just select this group. All right, so let's visit styles and change the background to white. And I will also add border, similar to the example here, 5, and border radius to be, let's say, 20 pixel. And of course the padding, maybe about this much perhaps. All right, 4 and 3, I guess that's about appropriate. Now we have created almost the same pricing table here, except maybe this one is a bit slimmer. So I'm going to adjust the container column padding, so this one will be a bit smaller. Let's select this group and then go to styles, and let's increase the left and right padding, maybe around 5. Yeah, I think 5 is enough. Let's also increase the top and bottom padding. Alright, now everything looks great. I think I want to change the background color as well to be somewhat similar to the reference here. Let's select blue, and yeah, maybe this much. Alright, so I'm going to copy this content because the other two are basically just the same, except just the content, the number and the specification is different, but everything else is the same. So I'm going to select this entire thing. I'm going to select the column, and let's copy, press Ctrl V on the keyboard, and press Ctrl V on the keyboard as well. So I'm going to change this border because this one has no border. Actually, it has a border, but it is the same as the background color, so it appears like it doesn't have a border, but it does have. So I'm going to change the border color of this group to be white, and also the same for this one. Yep, select group, styles, and change the border color to white again. So we have created the almost replicate of this one, quite similar, except maybe the color is different and I have to change the number or the price of this table, but everything else looks the same. So you probably noticed that I'm dealing with a lot of blocks and also customizations in the Gutenberg editor. Granted that it can be rather confusing for beginners, so I highly recommend you to check out this video to learn more about Gutenberg tips and tricks that will increase your efficiency working on WordPress. And I'll see you in that video.